health emergency as a precautionary tool to ensure that we have the resources we need at our disposal to respond quickly and effectively. I'm getting regular updates on the situation from the responsible agencies and the Department of Health and Human Services, as well as the Centers for Disease Control, will be offering regular updates to the American people. And Secretary Napolitano will be offering regular updates to the American people as well, so that they know what steps are being taken and what steps they may need to take. But one thing is clear: our capacity to deal with a public health challenge of this sort rests heavily on the work of our scientific and medical community. And this is one more example of why we can't allow our nation to fall behind.
Never knew how much I love you, never knew how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever.
The swine got protest first for changing their name from pigs to swine, because the human being borrowed that name for insulting each other. And now they have bigger problem. I mean, they protest. They are a part of the animal kingdom like us. They are not from the plant kingdom. They are not trees, they are animals. And who's going to protect them from human beings now when they're gonna be mass murdered like that? You know, the swine, when it gets swine flu, what he does? He just sleep and drink water, and then he recovers in a week. A human being gets swine flu, he dies. And those were the wrong statistics. Imagine 106 died in Mexico. The death is growing. Out of 1,000 got caught, got busted. That means 10, 11%. This is not even AIDS, not even nuclear power, not anything can do that. You know, of the population of 110 million people, 1,000 got busted, 106 died. And it spread between Canada, United States, and Mexico. America has 20, nobody died yet. Canada, we're waiting for the news. But the interesting part here, we're just looking at maybe because the swine flu, the flu can attack indigenous species, like the sun influenza, and maybe this influenza, the same which used to kill Red Indians and doesn't kill Europeans. So no, it's not like that. Not your healthcare, nothing. Just 2 days ago there was nothing called this, and all of a sudden we have a science, a new science, a new news. Swine flu. So who's going to protect the pigs? The swine, I'm sorry, they don't allow anybody to address them as pigs, okay. The interesting part is our backyard. All of a sudden our backyard decided to take this matter seriously, and they're going to declare state of emergency if anything happen. But guys, we are Muslim, we don't eat swine. What's going on? Why people are taking it seriously? Are we eating swine and we didn't know? Who knows? Who cares? So it's very interesting, you know, when it reminds me with SARS, when Chinese, and I was in Bangkok airport, and everybody would mask on their head like that, and you get suffocated. Imagine the entire world is suffocated. The shareholders, all the shares, most of the shares down, especially the airlines, because now the airlines, they get horny because of the holidays. And shares are down, travel is down, and a lot of people are really concerned about what's going on. The interesting part, you know, that, well, the Jews and Arabs and Muslims, they say, well, this time we won. We don't eat pork. This is why God punished the others. No, it's not easy like that. I believe that there is some scientific default here. It's not conspiracy, but it's very interesting that these days everything starts from one place. SARS in China, swine flu in Mexico, okay, and nowhere else. In Latin America, nothing. Only Mexico, America, and Canada. Bird flu in, I don't know, in Asia, and mad cow in England, okay. And this starts with continental attack. I go back to the bird flu. The bird flu, the bird will never give it to another. Why? It will never move from another, but to another. It will never deliver it or give it a gift to anybody else. But the SARS and the swine flu, no. It spreads through air. So this virus can be incubated in 1 week in a pig and will disappear, like any flu, like any influenza. And we cannot do that. The human being lost immunity against pork disease, pig disease. Very interesting,